These are the Syncwire Bluetooth headphones. So Syncwire have sent over a pair of their Bluetooth headphones. Initially I thought, oh, not another pair of cheap Bluetooth headphones, but then I saw the picture of them and I thought, they actually look quite nice. I wouldn't mind these on my ears. They remind me of another set that I had a couple of years ago with obviously these loops that go over your ears, and they might be quite good for the wife and her running because they are IPX7, which is a waterproofing rating. So that should keep you keep going during the rain. They have a 9 to 11 hour battery life. They feature a microphone built in and stereo sound with some noise cancelling built in too, and they're designed for sports workouts. On the back here we have some updated specifications. You can see there's a bit of paper that, or maybe there's a typo on it before. Maybe we'll peel that off and have a look and see what was underneath. Up to 320 hours of standby time, long-lasting battery, sweat-proof design, Bluetooth 4.1 plus EDR audio decoding, and then all the stuff about it coming from China. I'm that curious. Okay, we've got it off. Just about. It's really nasty sticky stuff, and you can see it's like a bit of tissue paper that actually might be coming off the glossiness of the box, but there doesn't seem to be much of a change there. So either that, it might have been a simple typo. Looking at Bluetooth, it looks like the BLUETOOTH. I think that was probably what the mistake was. So you'll all sleep better at night now. Right, okay, so opening her up. There they are on top. They're actually quite big. So we have a micro USB cable inside, one of the little titchy ones. We have a bunch of headphone or ear buds, and we have well, actually quite a sizable user guide, so I'm imagining it's in various different languages, which it is. Starts out with English for the first 4 pages. Earbuds, power on, pairing, connected, automatic reconnection. There we go. I'll hold that up so you can see it in case you've lost this and having trouble working out what all the functions are. We have function power on, off, pairing mode, play, pause, volume up, down, next song, previous, answer call, last number redial, double press MFB, turn on voice assist. Okay, so you can use your Google voice assist or that one from Amazon. Factory reset, call audio switch, long press that for 2 until you hear D. Okay, LED indicator, audio cue, power on, power off, none. Right, okay, so there's a bunch of different functions, but pretty much works the normal way. There we have all of the specs, so you can get your frequency ranges, noise reduction, battery type. We've got 150 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium battery in there, IPX7 waterproof rating, stereo, music time 12 hours at 60% volume, talk time 13 hours, charging time about 2 to 2.5 hours. It's nice that they have that table in there. So many of them just leave it to chance, and you'll explore and find out. So yeah, it'll just be interesting to see whether or not those are correct, but I don't see any reason why they should lie, because these sorts of things do last a good long time. Right, so we have, there's well, 4 buds in here, plus we have a little a tie for the cable to shorten it a bit. So good. And then the headphones. Right. Keep in mind that these are £23, £22.99 delivered off Amazon. That's somewhat of it's metal, plastic metal finish. Black plastic around here, and the main part of it is black. There is an L here to indicate left. If you manage to get this into the right ear, well done. No, you can't. Right, so we have the earbud on the end there. We have a little black driver in there that you can't really see. Oh, we'll leave it off for the time being. We have a large roundish object there, which is attached to the main body of the headphone. So they are quite sizable. Then these are quite flexible, which is good. Sometimes these come and they are of formed plastic, maybe thermoset plastic, and they break quite easily. That's kind of nice that it is functional, movable. Then the cable itself is flat as opposed to rounded, which I think is maybe a mistake. I would have preferred to see a round one here, particularly braided. That would have been quite nice, because I imagine if that's lying along the back of your sweaty neck whenever you're running, it might become a wee bit uncomfortable. However, we have to put it to test. Then it goes round to the other headphone, which is identical, save for an R here, and then your 3 buttons. So the buttons on the top, we have a plus, a minus, and then the power button as well, and then a combination of those buttons allows you to skip tracks and things like that. Whilst trying to adjust the volume, I somehow managed to phone work colleague, which was a bit of a pain, so it might be worth looking at that manual to work out exactly what we're doing when we're using these controls. So we're going to turn her on and see if there's any power in it. Oh yes, there is. There's a wee flashy light down there. We can see a microphone hole there, and then the power connector goes in there to charge it up. And it shows up on the Bluetooth list as SWBH1. And we're going to kick some tunes at it to see how good it sounds. We'll have a listen to the latest episode of The Projector Room. Okay, so initial impressions are all right, I suppose. Pumping up the volume to full to the max gives you a little bit of audio breakup on the hi-hats, which is a bit of a shame because the rest of it actually sounds quite good. If you're prepared to keep it at about 80%, then they do sound pretty good. Spoken word is clear. It does sound like it's overcompensating and trying to create a better environment than it actually provides in the soundscape, but they don't do too badly for £23 headphones, and you could do far worse. If these are something that you're just going to chuck in your ears whenever you're going out for a quick run and listen to some relaxing, tranquil music, then you're good. If not, if you're looking for decent headphones to do you round the house for rocking out with, I wouldn't suggest these. I'd say spend a little extra and get something a wee bit meteor. But looks wise, they're quite nice. I wouldn't be too offended with those on my ears. They're shiny, they're noticeable, they look a little bit professional, or something that you might give away, which have a company logo on them or something, as opposed to a pair of headphones that you would run out and buy. £23, can't go really wrong with them. They have a few slight errors and problems, but otherwise I think are quite good. I'll throw them at my wife, let her do a couple of miles in them and see what she thinks. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments box down below. Hit that subscribe button, give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy, and other than that, take care.